JC. I'm on the intercession team for this trip to India with Lori Ditto and the whole team. And I wanted to share why I have joined in intercession and why I've even sowed financially, what my heart has been for this trip, so that you can kind of get a feel for maybe what your heart would be in this trip and what the Lord's stirring for you to be involved. It's kind of an interesting way to share, but what's coming in my heart is when Lori first came back from India last time they went, the stories they shared of the need that was there and the people need that I really hadn't heard of that level of need before. And I've heard of need, but it was a level that was just beyond what I had heard before. And I had some money I was going to use to buy a computer and buy some new things. And the Lord put the scripture in my heart that the poor you have always, but me you don't always have with you. And I said, well, Lord, is that meaning that you're saying I shouldn't give the money to the poor? And he said, no. He said, there are windows of opportunity. There are moments where there's something that's so important to give into. Your bills you'll always have with you, but there's moments where God stirs you to partner with something he's doing very specifically that's going to make a big difference in that window of time. And in the case where that scripture was used, it was referring to the Lord's death, but there's times where it's referring to people in need of the gospel, people in need of finance, people in need of intercession. And I think that this India trip is one of those moments that's really important. And so I just want to invite you. We're going to be interceding. I invite you to intercede to really cover this trip in intercession, that the gospel would go forth. And if God moves on your heart to sow, to be open to that, because it could be him. And in my case, when I gave up those things and sowed into the trip, the Lord immediately or in a short order returned those things to me and secured, he provided those things, but I was also able to sow into something. And so I encourage you to do the same.